Yay! It's story time, and you're here. Thanks for coming. My name is Elizabeth Reimer, and I'm the director of Freedom Public Library here in New Hampshire. And I want to give some shout outs to some of my friends who sent pictures this week. I love getting pictures, so keep sending them to the email address down in the notes below, okay? Here's Abby watching herself, and here's Amelia and her mousie, Anna and her mousie. Here's Anna clapping along with Miss Elizabeth. Here's Calvin and his bear and his cat. Here are Colin and Evan. Here is Declan with two bears. Eliza made a bear. And here are Emmett and Calvin enjoying a beautiful fall day. Here's Haley and her mousie. And Jackson and his mousie. Oh, Linda made a mousie. Logan has his homemade shaker. Here's Minchit and Minsuk with their bears. And here's Tessa with her two bears. All right, you ready to sing? Do you sing with me? You know the words, I know. You could probably sing it in the car all the time, right? Sit down, it's story time, and we are gonna have some fun. Read books and sing some songs, so listen everyone. I like to see your eyes grow bright. I like to see you smile. 'Cause you're all growing up so fast, let's share this little while. So sit down, it's story time, and we're gonna have some fun. Read books and sing some songs, so listen everyone. Listen everyone. Well, it's horse story time by popular demand. I got two people asking me about horse story time. Isn't that fun? So we're going to do it. And our first book is called A Horse Named Jack. It's A Horse Named Jack, and it's by Linda Vander Heyden, and it's illustrated by Petra Brown. Doesn't he look like a friendly horse? When Jack greets children on the farm, he's friendly, frisky, full of charm. Today no kids have come to play. Poor Jack's been stuck inside all day. He looks sad. Lonely maybe. Aw, he's feeling restless and ignored. He can't help being bored, bored, bored. Look, bored, bored, bored. So Jack performs his favorite trick. He lifts his latch with one soft click. Click. Oh, is he getting himself out? This is a counting book, so one soft click, okay? Two hinges, creak. Jack loves that sound. He clip-clops out to look around. Three roosters, cock-a-doodle-doo. Jack whinnies out a greeting too. He shakes four grain sacks, rip, they tear, and oats go flying everywhere. Uh-oh, his owner's not gonna like that very much. Five kittens snoozing in the sun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jack licks their fur. Away they run. 6 bales of hay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. 6 bales of hay, so green and sweet, just waiting there for Jack to eat. He watches 7 spiders spin. Ooh, something sticky on his chin. Jack flings his head. His eyes grow wide as 8 small piglets squeal and hide. Whee! Was that good? He spies 9 apples on a shelf and reaches in with those big lips and helps himself. 10 fuzzy ducklings flap and splash. Jack wades in and out they dash. Eek! Aren't they cute? I love the illustrations in this book. Jack sniffs the air. At last he's free! Yum! What's that smell? He'll go and see. Look how nice this garden grows. Tasty carrots. Rows and rows. Oh no, is he gonna get in the garden? Why, there's his neighbor. See her run? Perhaps she's come to join the fun. But what are all those angry shouts, and what's she so upset about? She's throwing down the garden hoe. It's time for Jack to go, go, go. I don't think she wants him in her garden, do you? 10 tomatoes whizzing past. She's throwing tomatoes at him. That neighbor lady's really fast. Juicy cherries fall like rain. 9 kersplat in Jack's long mane. Oh, he's getting messy now. Look, he did get a carrot. He'll have to hurry, have to race, for now 8 dogs have joined the chase. Now we're going back down from 10. Oh, you can take this book out and count and make sure that they got it right. 7 cats, 6 songbirds, 2. 5 squawking chickens coming through. Bawk, 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 bawk. 4 bumblebees buzz by his ears. At last, hooray, the barn is near. Jack leaps across 3 hollow logs. Oh, I see some friends inside. He gallops past 2 bug-eyed frogs. Look, they're like, huh? 1 muddy puddle lies ahead. Jack tries to jump, but trips instead. Oh no. He's slipping, sliding down the trail, caked with mud from head to tail. Through the barnyard gate he skids. Jack's home at last. Hey look, the kids! And a cat. Oh, Jack, they laugh and pet his nose. Before we play, we'll need the hose. Psh, wash him off. Isn't that a good book? I love it. Have you ever fed a horse a little treat? If you gave it to him like that, what would happen maybe? Ouch. They don't mean to, but they can't really get whatever it is you're trying to give them. So what you do is you hand it to them on a nice flat hand. And then they'll go with their whiskery mouth. Get it? Okay, so have you got your nice flat hand? I gave my horse an apple. She gave me a neigh. Can you say neigh? Neigh! I gave my horse a carrot. How about your other hand, nice and flat? She moved her head this way. I gave my horse a sugar lump. And she gave me a smile. Where's your biggest smile? And then she took me for a ride for almost half a mile. Okay, this one's called 10 Galloping Horses. You got your 10? 5 and 5 make 10. 10 galloping horses came through town. Ready? 5 were white. And 5 were, what do you think? Brown, right. They galloped up. They galloped down. 10 galloping horses came through town. Let's do it again. Ready? Got a squeaky chair. Maybe we can pretend that's my squeaky saddle. Okay, I got my magic bag now, and it's got some pictures of some animals you might see on a farm. I'm gonna do Old MacDonald. Will you sing with me? All right, if you were here, you would get to choose one of these and tell me what it is and what it says, but I'm gonna pick it myself. So what is that? And what does it say? Oink, right? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm there was a pig, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Did you sing? I do it a little fast so we can get through it, because there's several animals in here. What do you think the next one is? What else is on a farm? What about What's that? Chicken. And what does the chicken say? Buck, buck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm there was a chicken, E-I-E-I-O, with a buck buck here and a buck buck there, here a buck, there a buck, everywhere a buck buck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Okay, chicken, you go back there. What's next? What do you think? Oh, here's one. What are those? Sheep? What did they say? Ah, yeah, 2 sheep. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm there were 2 sheep, E-I-E-I-O, with a baa-baa here and a baa-baa there, here a baa, there a baa, everywhere a baa-baa. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Okay, we had a chicken, some sheep, and a pig. What else? How about, what's that? Duck. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm there was a duck, E-I-E-I-O, with a quack quack here and a quack quack there, here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. All right, what's this one? Not a duck, but a goose. That's a goose. What does a goose say? Honk. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm there was a goose, E-I-E-I-O, with a honk honk here and a honk honk there, here a honk, there a honk, everywhere a honk honk. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. What's this one? I'm going to peek. Did you think it might be cows? Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm there were some cows, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And now the star of the show, last but not least. Yay, the horse! Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm there was a horse, E-I-E-I-O, with a neigh-neigh here and a neigh-neigh there, here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh-neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Nice job, you guys. You know your animal sounds pretty well, don't you? Okay, now get down on the ground. Let's do some stretches. Can you get down on the ground with me? All right. Are you down there? All right. You might have to pause this video so that you can get ready to do some stretches with me. So this is called Shoe a Little Horsey. We're going to take our one hand to our opposite foot like this, okay? So this hand to this foot, okay? Shoe a little horsey, shoe a little mare, with a tap, tap here and a tap, tap there. See how I kind of tap back like this and tap with my foot? Okay, ready? Tap, tap there. Now we're going to do the other hand. Ready? To the other foot. Shoe a little horsey, shoe a little mare, with a tap, tap here and a tap, tap there. All right, now let's see if we can stretch out into a great big horsey, all right? All right, you got it? We're going to do the same thing. I can't quite reach my toe. Well, maybe I can. Can you do it with your opposite hand over here to that foot? Shoe. Oh, let's make a great big horsey sound. Ready? Big, deep horsey sound. Shoe a little horsey, shoe a little mare, with a tap, tap here and a tap, tap there. All right, other hand. Shoe a little horsey, shoe a little mare, with a tap, tap here and a tap, tap there. Okay, can we make a little teeny weeny horsey? Okay, here we go. You put your feet together like this to your opposite foot. Ready? Shoe a little horsey, shoe a little mare, with the tap, tap here and the tap, tap there. Shoe a little horsey, shoe a little mare, with the tap, tap here and the tap, tap there. Okay, right, it's time to sing about you. Are you ready? What are you wearing today? Look around. What are you wearing? I wish I could see you. So let's see, I have my striped gray sweater, gray striped sweater, I'll say. Ready? Can you sing about me? Elizabeth's wearing her gray striped sweater, her gray striped sweater, her gray striped sweater. Elizabeth's wearing her gray striped sweater all day long. Please take a bow. Yay! Well, hello, you two beautiful girls. So happy to have you here at the library to sing about you. Who's going to go first?
Me.
Okay, Haley. Amelia. What do you want to sing about today?
My black boots.
Black boots. Aren't they fancy? Are they new?
They're new.
Very nice. Okay, black boots. Amelia's wearing her black boots, her black boots, her black boots. Amelia's wearing her black boots all day long. Please take a bow. Yay! Amelia. What are you wearing today, Haley?
My dress up.
Your what?
My dress up clothes.
Your dress-up clothes. Okay. Is that what you want to say? All right. Haley's wearing her dress-up clothes, her dress-up clothes, her dress-up clothes. Haley's wearing her dress-up clothes all day long. Please take a bow. Yay! Oh, time to pat Louie. Louie's wearing his brown fur, his brown fur, his brown fur. Louie's wearing his brown fur all day long. Please take a bow. Can you make him bow? Yay! So our next horsey book is called My Pony, and it's by Susan Jeffers. This is not a new book, but it's a new book to the library. It's another really nice book. Okay, My Pony. I want a pony. I want a pony more than anything else in the world. Do you feel that way? When we drive in the country, my parents stop the car whenever we pass by a farm. I lean against the fence and smell the horses. It's my favorite smell. Every time I ask my mother if we can have a pony, she always says the same thing. Ponies cost too much money. Every time I ask my father, he says, we have no place to keep it. They both say, maybe when you're older, but I still want a pony. I want one now. When I'm supposed to be doing my homework, I dream of riding my pony. I call her Silver. She has dapples and a shiny coat. When I draw her, it's as if she comes alive. Look at her imagination. She's imagining her dappled pony. That means kind of speckled. Oh, she's a good drawer. Look. See her drawings of the horse? Could you draw a horse? She is so alive. I can jump on her back and away we go into the night sky. We go to a wood where the tall trees smell all piney and the squirrels chatter at us. We trot over a stream with clear water and spotted stones. We travel in moonlight, Silver and I. I can see the tossing manes and flickering tails of other horses. They stand under the trees watching us. Silver canters toward them with hooves just touching the ground. Going to see her friends. The other horses want to know who we are. I touch their muzzles and their forelocks. They nicker softly and push my hand. They are gray, palomino, chestnut, and blue roan. All of them are beautiful, but none as beautiful as Silver. Wow, she's surrounded by horses. No matter where I go, Silver is with me. We gallop through the cold mountain stream. Look, there's a colt. Together we flash like a comet across the sky. Then we come down between two clouds. I slip off Silver's back and give her a dream peppermint. When my drawing of Silver is finished, I turn out the light. It is time to kiss my parents goodnight. I will ask again for a pony, and they may say no. But for now, I am happy. All right, you ready to do some dancing? Oh, we're really gonna have some fun now. Both of these songs are by Mr. Eric and Mr. Michael of the Learning Groove. Thank you very much for letting us use your music, guys. The first one is called Wiggledy Woo. You ready? We're gonna wiggle. Pretty groovy, huh? Do you like that?
First you wiggle your toes.
Wiggle your toes.
That's the way it goes. And then you wiggle your knees
Knees.
like a bumblebee. And then you wiggle your hip. You do the dip-de-dip. And then you wiggle your hands like a rocking band. 'Cause it's a wiggly woo.
It's a wiggly woo.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
It's a wiggly woo.
It's a wiggly woo.
We're gonna wiggle with you.
We're gonna wiggle with you.
Yeah, you wiggle your arms like a lucky charm.
Got your wiggly
And
arms.
then you wiggle your head. Oh, that's what I said.
Wiggle your head.
Oh, yeah, you wiggle your nose like a rolling stone. And then you wiggle your hair. You toss it everywhere. But it's a wiggly woo.
It's a wiggly woo.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
It's a wiggly woo.
It's a wiggly
We're
woo.
gonna wiggle with you.
We're gonna wiggle with you.
Some people never wiggle.
No, they don't wiggle. Poor people.
Doesn't that make you sad? Oh yeah, you wiggle your feet
Wiggle your feet.
to the groovy beat, and then you wiggle your chin with a big old grin, and then you wiggle your legs like scrambled eggs, and then you wiggle them all like a waterfall. Oh,
Can you
it's a
wiggle
wiggly
all
woo.
over?
It's a wiggly woo.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
Oh, it's a wiggly woo.
It's a wiggly
We're
woo.
gonna wiggle with you.
We're gonna
Wiggle with you.
It's a wiggly woo.
It's a wiggly woo.
That's what
Are you
we do.
wiggling?
That's what we do.
It's a wiggly woo.
It's a wiggly woo.
Gonna wiggle with you.
We're gonna wiggle with you.
Okay, this one's called Mr. Eric's Jumping Song. Guess what we're going to be doing? Ready? Different kind of music. Still fun though.
This Mr. Eric's jumping song, where everybody jumps along. It's a song where everybody jumps. Oh what? This Mr. Eric's jumping song.
Are you jumping?
Now start jumping along with Mr. Eric's fabulous jumping song.
It's so fabulous. I told you we were going to get our heart rates up. I'm going to get tired. I'm going to have to sit down and rest.
Now it's a jumping and a clapping song, where you just jump and clap.
Can you jump
along.
and
It's a
clap?
song where you jump and you clap. Oh what? This Mr. Eric's jump clapping song. Everybody jump and clap along. Mr. Eric's jumping clapping song.
I'm getting tired. I think I might have to hop a little. I'm getting tired. But it's not over.
Jumping, clapping, shaking song.
Shaking.
Where you jump, clap and shake along. It's a song where you jump and clap and shake. Oh what? This Mr. Eric's jump, clap and shaking song. Everybody jump, clap, shake along. Mr. Eric's
Jumping, clap, and shaking song.
Wow.
Can you shake and clap and jump? I hope you didn't just watch me do that. Are you tired? Woo! Let's rest a minute. Big breath. Big breath out. Our last story today is called Noni the Pony, and it's written and illustrated by Alison Lester. This is another rhyming book. You can probably help me with the rhymes, okay? Noni the Pony is friendly and funny. Her shimmering tail is the color of honey. She lives on a farm at Waratah Bay and likes eating apples and carrots and hay. Noni the Pony likes trotting and prancing, and the ladies next door always moo while she's dancing. Who are the ladies next door? She gallops and spins and canters and bucks, then kicks up her heels with the hens and the ducks. Noni the Pony is shiny and fat. Her best friends are Dave Dog and Coco the cat, right? They ambush each other and play hide and seek, racing and chasing and jumping the creek. Boop, boop, boop. Look at all the arrows. Woo! That's all the different ways they went around. And look. Noni the Pony is gentle and kind and never lets anyone get left behind. Come on. If Coco and Dave feel lonely or gray, Noni tells stories to brighten their day. Look, they're sitting in Noni's lap. Did you know a horse could have a lap? It's hard to give Noni the Pony a fright, but once in a while she gets spooked in the, what time of day is that? Night. Is she spooked by the bats? When the leaves rustle and sigh in the breeze, Noni thinks monsters are shaking the trees. So at bedtime, her friends snuggle in for a song. Then Noni the Pony sleeps tight all night long. Look, she sleeps with her friends on the hay. Are you ready to make a horse craft? If you live locally and want to get craft supplies, you can get on the list. You can just send me an email to the address down in the notes below, okay? So here's our horsey craft. Does that look cool? I really like this one. Thank you, Luann. So here's my bag. I have the horse shape, all different colors. Wonder what kind of background yours will be. See, this is dots and those are flowers. Mine's dots. And then I'm going to have a blue mane. I have to cut it. And then I have in this bag, this is called a halter. So I have a halter. And I have eyeball and some buttons for the halter. I don't need two eyes. I got two eyes, but I only need one. This is a one-sided craft. The other side doesn't have anything. All right, so for this, you're gonna need some scissors or a grown-up to cut for you, okay? And some glue. The buttons may need some white glue, I'm not sure. So I have both kinds of glue. I'm gonna mostly use the glue stick though. So, all right, you can see that there's fringy mane going down the neck and then some on the top of the head, on the back of the head. But we have one strip, so we're gonna cut it. So the important thing is to just cut part of it, not all the way through. All right, so we're gonna cut some mane. So I'm doing it like that, cutting. Be careful not to cut all the way through. If you do, you can tape it back together, I guess. But it's better just to cut little strips like this. See how it is? Ta-da! So now I have my fringy mane. So now we need to cut it in two because it curves around too much for a straight piece of paper. So we're gonna cut it about like there so that we can change the angle. So I'm gonna cut it all the way across this time. May need to get some help with this. I'm gonna cut it all the way across. So I have two pieces now, one longer and one shorter. Now the longer one, I'm gonna glue it on to where I started to snip it. So I'm gonna put it on the flat part of this. Okay, so I put it on there. And then on the back of my horse, down near the bottom, I'm going to glue it on like that. Now let's see if that looks good. Tell me if you think that looks good. Does that look good so far? So now I'm going to do the same thing with this piece. I'm going to put glue on the flat part, not the fringy part. And then I'm going to, how does she do it? Yeah, they overlap a little bit. Like that. See how I did it? That's the back, and this is the front. Does that look good? Okay, perfect. Okay, and now we need to put the halter on the horse. That's what, so you can attach a lead and you can lead your horse around in the horse barn. We have a narrow part that goes above the nose. Okay, so get your glue out and let's glue on the halter across just above the nose like that. Okay, and then we have a longer piece that goes from the bottom of the jaw here up toward the top of the mane there. So I'm going to glue it like that. So let's put some glue on the other side like this, from the point here up to the mane. Oops, maybe a little go this way, like that. There we go. So now we have those two parts. And then about in the middle down to this part that goes around the nose, okay? So we're going to attach them like that. More glue on the back. So this goes about in the middle here down to the bottom. There. Okay. Now we have some buttons here. A button at where these two come together and a button where these two come together, okay? So let's try it with the glue stick. You can use the white glue if you think that'll be better. I might have to, we'll see. So I'm going to put glue on the back of this and I'm going to put one button right here. Might have to leave it sit for a while. And then another button down here. There we go. Uh-oh. I think maybe white glue would be better. Here's my, whoopsie, my googly eye for the eyeball for the horse. Up here. About like that. Okay. How does that look? And you can see how on my sample, there's a nostril, a nose, and a smile. So I forgot that part. So if you have a black marker, I have one here. You can put a nostril. See, I drew a circle right here for the nostril. And now let's make a smile. That's my happy little horsey. What's your horsey's name? Let's see, what should I name mine? I think I might name mine Dot. Haha, that would be a good name for this horsey, wouldn't it? All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you enjoyed all of Storytime and that you'll come again next week. Bye for now.